Hey guys, Dude here, and today, as you can see, I'm playing some more Grow a Garden in Roblox, and of course, I am back in this game as I am every single time, and of course, it is currently still the fairy update as of recording and uploading this video, which is actually pretty good because I do have to admit, while this update is, at least it's an update, or specifically an event, so at least there is an event in the first place in this game, but of course, why wouldn't there be? There needs to be an event, so something's happening, but overall, in my opinion, it could honestly be better because there is no actual, you could say, shop. It's just like the fountain, and if you guys do not know what the fountain does, well, of course, it's just here, but you do have to, just put in some fruits, vegetables, flowers, plants, whatever it requires you to put in. Like specifically here it displays one glimmering strawberry, so of course glimmering is the mutation. So let me see if I have any glimmering, or wait, that's blueberry, right? Yeah, blueberry. It is a blueberry. One glimmering blueberry, so of course let me see, because a good amount of my stuff overall is actually glimmering. I literally needed this last episode. I needed a glimmering pumpkin. Or maybe I think I needed more than one. I don't know, I forgot, but it doesn't matter. I needed a glimmering pumpkin. I got them, but they weren't glimmering, and then apparently in between episodes, it seems like one of them did become glimmering, but of course I do need a glimmering blueberry specifically, which, okay, there is one I was about to say, because it kind of does look pink or purple, whatever, so I expected it to be glimmering, and of course it was, so let me offer all my plants. It'll automatically put it in. Make a wish. There we go. Let's do, honestly, I don't really care about anything but the seed pack, let's be honest. Hopefully I do get a seed that I did not get yet, or just in general a good seed. If I could even, okay, there it is. Find it. I did find it. Let's go. Sunbulb. Okay, I don't think I got this yet from this event, but it doesn't seem to be too good. Okay, just collect the seed. It's not that deep. I'm pretty sure it's literally just a carrot seed. No one cares. It's not even that good, not even that rare. But what is good and what is rare is this specific corner of my garden. Of course, Poseidon plant, stuff like that. I always collect it because it's neon. It's so visible. Like, of course, neon blue, very visible in this game and in general. So I always go to it. But, of course, there is more stuff as well, like the gleam root, some sort of, I don't know, I think it's a fruit. I mean, it looks kind of like an apple type of thing. I don't know. Of course, the amber heart, only one of them grows. Same with the light, oh no, light shoot, multiple of them grow. And then, of course, the ember lily I did get recently. And the briar rose, or the briar rose. I think it's probably pronounced briar rose, let's be honest, or I don't even know. Whatever, but of course, I did get more cactuses, or more cacti. Last episode. It's literally an entire wall of just cacti. That actually looks good and nice, but of course there's also a fairy here, so let's see. It'll make one of my what just happened? What just happened? Okay, don't they normally make your stuff glimmering or something? Yo, thank you for liking my farm. I appreciate it. I have barely any likes compared to how good I am at this game, you could say. I mean, I guess I would consider myself good by now. A decent amount of good plants, rare, stuff like that, expensive. Of course, 15 trillion cents, over 15 trillion cents in this game as of recording and uploading this video, and it's probably going up because I'm not really spending that much. I really don't care unless it's like something I don't have, or maybe like a good pet egg, or a good, of course, you know, plant, which is, of course, something I don't have yet, as I said. Then sure, I'll spend money on it, but I'm still at over 15 trillion cents in the game. I don't even know if it's really possible to honestly spend this much, but it's whatever, of course. 15 likes, honestly, a decent amount. Garden level 5. Let me actually check in case no more achievements done. Okay, that's kind of sad because I do want to level up more, but it doesn't matter. Honestly, in my opinion, and let's be honest, in the truth, I'm sure likes are more useful, you could say, mainly for just showing off and I guess looking better to other people, but whatever. Let me check. Let's go. There it is. One glimmering pumpkin, literally the one time I actually have a pumpkin in the first place, because they only grow once, and if you know me, you know that I dislike fruits, vegetables, plants, flowers, whatever in this game that only grow once, or just is a one-time use in general. That's why I never just buy, like, I wouldn't choose this. Let's be honest. It's a glimmering radar. I honestly don't know what it does. Maybe it looks for fairies or something, but like whatever it is, like a plant water or whatever. I don't know. Like, I just don't get one-time use things in this game. I think I have some in my inventory, actually. Are you serious? I still have sprout crates? I still have sprout crates in this game from the last update and event. How? I mean, that's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. I still have more? Okay, I have to admit, that is actually very funny. That's hilarious at this point, but whatever. Of course, it is a good thing. Okay, here it is. For example, Master Sprinkler. I honestly don't care because I'm pretty sure these are only like one-time use items. And it's like, sure, maybe it'll make my plans better and more expensive, but do I really care? Like, it probably only lasts a few seconds, minutes, hours, days, weeks, months. It doesn't even matter how long it lasts. It's a limited time use. That's all I know. At least I think it is. I kind of do want to use it just to test it out. It is a Master Sprinkler, so it's probably good. People might get mad if I just use it randomly. Truthfully, I don't care. I only care about plants that are actually multi-harvest in this game, so they're basically permanent until I remove them, if I remove them. Decorations as well. You can't... I actually think you cannot get rid of decorations. Let me check, because you go here... I do have a decent amount of them, and of course maxed out placed items, which is crazy. Okay, I think you can delete, so never mind, you can't get rid of them. But these are like, you can just place them down and they're there for as long as you want them to be. You know, one-time use plants or one-time harvest plants, you pick it up and you're done, let's be honest. So unless it's like something very expensive, I don't want it, let's be honest. Or maybe if it's like for some quest. Corn though, okay, that's good, even though it's not that rare, but of course it does regrow, so it's nice. Bamboo, also one-time harvest, I don't care. Of course, people do use it as decorations, and a ladder specifically, because you can climb up the bamboo sticks, or just the bamboo in general in this game, so yeah, people use it for decoration. I'm sure a good amount of people, let's check in this server if anyone has it. I honestly don't really notice. Thank you, another person liked my farm. Thank you so much for liking my farm. 16 likes already, still very small, but of course, at least it's better than nothing. At least it's more than 0. Let's go. Yeah, so this person, of course, does have bamboo sticks, and people get it. I've seen people talk about it and heard people say it. Just for the mutations to make them look better, I honestly don't understand. Like, I mean, a glowing bamboo stick, yeah, whatever, but I don't get it. Like, I personally don't really care. Like, it's whatever, cool, good for you, but like, they're just bamboo sticks. They take up space. Sure, you could climb them, but you can climb other trees as well. Just do parkour yourself, and they're only a one-time harvest, so I really don't care. Unlike, of course, these plants, which are here. They're worth a decent amount more, and of course are pretty rare and expensive, you could say. Of course, other than that, like, honestly, most of these plants are here for decoration, because I already have over 15 trillion cents in the game, and over 15 trillion cents is, of course, a lot. So, yeah, there we go. Okay, I think I might actually have these, even though it's 2 specific things, not just 1, 2. Glimmering cactus and glimmering coconut. So, coconuts, I can already see a bunch of them. A bunch of them do seem to be glittering. Is this glittering, though? Or glimmering, not glittering. Glimmering, that's cool. Okay, one of them, I got them. And then, of course, a cactus, one of the cacti. Let me see. Let's go. Let's go. It's glimmering, right? Okay, let's see. I collected it because I don't see it anymore. That is actually a W. That is an insane win. I really hope I honestly get to choose a good reward, and in general get good rewards from this, since it does require literally 2 plants, which is absolutely crazy. Of course, let's go. There it is. That is so good. Let's go. Enchanted egg. There we go. Literally the first egg of this event I got. You know what? What are the next fruits, vegetables, flowers, plants, whatever? Glimmering mushroom. Are you serious? I also don't like mushrooms in this game because they're also a one-time harvest. A one-time harvest, of course, they only grow once and you're done. I just dislike plants, fruits, vegetables, whatever it is that only grow once. Of course, let me place down my corn because it does, of course, regrow. I need to check the shop again because maybe there could be some more good stuff. Or at least specifically what was actually required. I need to check again because I did kind of forget, of course. I mean, okay, grape, of course, and mushroom. That is such a forgettable plant in this game. Honestly, mushrooms don't even show up that much in the seed shop. Like, they seriously don't. The first time I've ever seen them, I bought them. I mean, what could you possibly expect? It is a mushroom. Realistically, they do, of course, only grow once. In real life, of course, so yeah, it's whatever, it's expected. Watermelon, don't care. Bamboo, are you serious? This is the same thing from last time, isn't it? Oh wait, unless this is the same shop. Okay, then I would not be surprised. I'm pretty sure it actually is. Alright, that's funny. But, okay, then I guess I'll just have to wait like about a minute. Almost 2 minutes, but getting down to 1 minute. And then, of course, it's going to be less. Let me, enchanted seed pack. Do I seriously still have a seed pack? Where am I getting this stuff from? Wait, what? Light shoot? Didn't I just open a seed pack? Okay, light shoot seed. Let me go here because I think, I mean, yeah, of course I already have this. Okay, can I just jump up here? I have this plant. I know that for a fact. Am I jumping higher? What is happening? Am I jumping higher, or is it just me? Or am I making stuff up? I don't know. Maybe I just noticed and actually paid attention to it. And it seems like I'm jumping higher. But, light shoot. I think I did see it here somewhere. Here it is. Okay, there's barely any space left here in the corner of just all the good plants. Rare, expensive, at least, I mean, they're event-only plants, so they're definitely better than normal plants, you could say, although I'm sure some normal plants are better, like the, I don't know, Ember Lily, you could say. I'm pretty sure that's a pretty good one. Of course, I did just kind of recently get it, of course. And then, of course, the rest are honestly just event plants. Okay, that's a good thing, of course, not a bad thing. My garden is getting very filled up, though, I do have to admit, which is, of course, a good thing. Did it reset? Let's see now. Okay, a few more seconds left, and then we will see. Of course, I do need specifically a, what was it? A mushroom. That's what it was. I needed, wait, I think it's only one mushroom that I needed, right? I better, because I do not like mushrooms in this game. Yeah, glimmering. Okay, so not only do I need a mushroom, but it needs to be glimmering. So it has to have the mutation. Not glittering, but glimmering. Alright. Let's see. Alright, people are already at the shop. You cannot be for real. You cannot be for real. Literally nothing good unless someone else already bought it. And then, of course, the feed NPC to unlock thing is still here. I think that's just gonna be part of the game for, you could say, forever, permanently, long-lastingly, if anything. I don't even understand. I mean, they just came up with that feature, one of the updates, like feeding NPCs and you get better stuff, and they just kept it because they honestly had nothing else to add. Well, no, they did, but it's just like, why feed an NPC? Like, are you serious? Come on, can't the NPC just feed themselves with all the stuff that's being bought from them and literally sold to them? Because the selling guy as well and the buying guy, he earns money. Then why not just, I don't know, buy it from somewhere? But whatever. Let me collect my beanstalks, might as well. I do. Oh, that is good. Okay, I don't know. That seems like it's good. Achievements and claim. How much will this be? Okay, 150 XP. That's not too bad. Could be better though. Let's be honest. Okay, these have some. Yeah, these seem to have some decent mutations on them. Mainly because I barely pick them up. So clearly, the longer they're here, and the more random server-wide events happen, the more clearly they will gain mutations and all that stuff and collect them all, which is, of course, a good thing. Let me sell my entire inventory. 12 million cents in the game. While that's not a lot for me nowadays and in general, that's actually a decent amount, honestly. And I don't think my inventory was full. I mean, clearly not. I'm sure I could have collected a bit more stuff and then it wouldn't be full yet. But let me check the pet eggs in this game, since I did get the you know, egg from this specific event. Maybe there will be a decent one in the shop. Maybe specifically one that I don't have yet, because, or I've never gotten, because I've gotten the common egg, of course. Uncommon egg, I honestly don't know. I forgot if I've ever gotten this. I don't know. Whatever, of course. Rare egg I've gotten once that I know of. Legendary egg, yeah, legendary egg I've never gotten, I think so. Mythical egg, of course. I don't even know. I forgot. I don't think I've ever gotten it. Bug egg, though, I know I've gotten this one twice. And then, of course, event eggs, stuff like that. And I mean, a few friends of mine, very nice friends of mine, and random people, very nice random people, or even fans, followers, and people like that, did give me some random pets that I've still, I mean, clearly I still have them in my inventory, but it's just, I don't know, my pet storage is full in my garden, specifically of equipped pets, so, yeah, and I only want to use, honestly, I don't even care what the pets do, because the most useful pets I have are the raptors. Oh, I fell off the map. Nice. Okay, but yeah, the raptors are the most useful pets I have in this game currently, because they do make me go a lot faster. Each one gives me like 15% speed boost of just walking, you could say, or basically making me run now. And then, of course, both of them combined makes it 30% total. Was that the first time I've ever fallen off the map? Yo, let me see again. Is there like any secret? Okay, no, clearly you spawn back at your garden. You don't even go that far down. Okay, that's very interesting. But yeah, that's my second time that I fell off of the map in this game ever, I think, honestly. But whatever. Alright, nothing here. I mean, clearly there's stuff, but let me feed my dog age 44. Are you serious? That is so close. Okay, carrot seed, that is so annoying. Just plant the carrot, I don't care. And then, of course, Sunbulb. Oh, yeah, I also got the Sunbulb. I have so much stuff. Okay, this is actually crazy. which is a good thing, of course. Let me collect the carrot. Sunbulb, I honestly don't know if this is a multi-harvest plant in the game. Hopefully it is. I think the rarity wasn't too good, wasn't too crazy, so it's whatever, it's alright. I don't have this yet, I don't think so. I don't know where to plant it, honestly. There needs to be more room. Probably... because if I plant it somewhere there, I won't always collect it, but it's not even that good, so it doesn't need a special spot. Not too special, if anything. I think, here's a decent enough spot. These are, okay, this is the giant pine cone, of course. Okay, so maybe if I got more giant pine cones, I could have put them here instead of the Sunbulb, which is kind of growing fast. It's already 1%. It is pretty tall, pretty high right now, 3%. Okay, I mean, I don't know. It's growing pretty fast, I have to admit, compared to some other plants in this game. But, of course, that's not a bad thing unless it's a one-time harvest. But, of course, even then, at least I got something in the first place instead of getting nothing. So, yeah. Glimmering grape and then mushroom grapes. I don't even know if I have any glimmering grapes, but what I do have is enough points to, I'm pretty sure, at least get something from the upgrades, which I honestly don't care about upgrades. Can I just, like, you know, buy something from the shop if there was a shop? I don't even know what to do. Maybe, I don't know what to buy. Glimmer multiplier, maybe? I mean, I don't really care. I just want rewards, but then this doesn't really matter that much. Roaming fairy spawn amount. I also don't care about that. I don't know, I guess this. And, of course, it increases the price. Okay, that's pretty interesting. Each time you upgrade it, it increases the price. Did it only go up by, like, 0 point something? That's kind of depressing, honestly. That's kind of sad. But whatever, what can you do? At least I do have a decent amount of things that I turned in here and did get a good amount of rewards. Fountain power, honestly, I wonder if you can, like, max it out or something. I don't know, maybe there's, like, a limit. Once you get there, you get, like, the best rewards and you're just done. The fountain doesn't want anything anymore. I don't know, whatever. Let me, okay, so this is 4 hours. Let me collect the pumpkins, because they're honestly annoying to me. Of course, one-time growth, one-time harvest, it doesn't matter. And then nothing here. I'm specifically looking at the Poseidon plants, because I'm just so used to collecting them, because it's just, I don't even know. I'd consider it honestly satisfying, because the blue neon-ness, it's just, it makes them so obvious and visible. They're just cool plants, honestly. Even though they're not even worth the most. I'm sure other things in my garden are worth a lot more, or at least a decent amount more. You know what, let me actually fill up my inventory with coconuts. That's what I do sometimes. Might as well do it again. Yo, the dragon fruit plant is this large. Alright, wait, let me actually feed my dog. I was supposed to do that before. Carrot, let's see, 1%. Yeah, not even. Oh, okay, then that's actually sad, I have to admit. Pumpkin. Wow, pumpkins. I mean, clearly it's also silver as well, so it did have a mutation. I wonder how much better that made it for the dog, of feeding the dog and filling it up with food. But of course, it's interesting how 300% from a pumpkin. That is very interesting. Alright, whatever. Let me keep collecting my coconuts. I'll sell all of these. Probably not going to be worth a crazy amount, unless, of course, I do have something in my inventory that just makes it worth a lot more. Like the sale overall, the selling to the NPC. Keep collecting, keep going. I do not want to stop until my inventory is full, and then I'll sell. And then, honestly, I might as well just max out my inventory as well again, and of course collect as many things as I can just to get more money, even though it really doesn't matter. It doesn't make too much of a difference, at least not, it's not even noticeable. Let's be honest, I have over 15 trillion cents in the game, or whatever the currency is called. It does not matter. Okay, a lot of these do have the mutations, which is nice. So let me go sell. Let's see how much it's worth in total. Let's just sell. Let's see how much. That is sad, if you want me to be honest. Okay, 900,000 cents, still, as I always say, better than nothing. Yo, thank you for liking my farm. So many people are liking my farm. It's actually very nice and very good. Of course, almost 20 likes. I'm getting very close. But the thing is, okay, so like, let me see the crates. So 40 minutes for what? This all this gives you is decoration. I've already maxed out my decoration amount, placed down and equipped. Of course, enchanted egg, 4 more hours, about just a small amount less. My dog is fully fed, the one that I'm going to trade in to upgrade my pet storage in this game. Which one is actually next ready to be upgraded? I mean, not ready yet, but next lowest level or age required in this game for the pet to trade in to be upgraded. Let me check. I'm pretty sure. Okay, that's a fairy. I was about to say, show me pet info. And then, what are you doing? I didn't, is this really a feature in the game? That's so annoying. Whatever. Why would you want to sell your pets? Alright. Let's see. So, extra egg equip slots honestly doesn't really matter to me because I don't get, like, maxed out eggs anymore. I don't max out my egg storage anymore. because of course I only want good eggs in this game. That's depressing. Are you serious? What's the point of the fairies if they're gonna run away? Like, that makes 0 sense. Then why even show up? Honestly, okay, it wouldn't have done anything special. Probably made one of my things glimmering, or I think another time it gave me more event currency or event points, whatever that was. Whatever it's called. What is it actually called? Like event tokens? Like fairy tokens maybe? Let me check. Does it even have a name? Okay then, it just doesn't tell you. Let's see. Fairy points. Okay, that's what it's called. And then, oh, it even tells you out of that much. That's actually kind of cool. But whatever. So yeah, 17 likes, honestly, very good. I mean, a good amount more than I had before. So many people liked my garden. Thank you guys so much for liking my garden. And of course, let me just, I guess, max out my inventory again. Even though I'm only collecting strawberries right now, I need to collect some other things because this is worth barely anything. Even with the mutations, I'm sure it's still not worth that much. The mangoes are honestly worth a decent amount. Let me go up to the mango trees, which I have a lot of them. And I think this is literally part of the recent update or something like that. There was a change. You can now go, I mean, you were able to for quite a while now, I think, to go up and actually stand on the mango leaves and touch them. I think it used to be that you could just go through the mango leaves themselves on the trees. Let me actually check the seeds. Maybe there's something good. Of course, there is. Okay, so far nothing special. No, okay, nothing too special. Whatever. At least the shop reset. It doesn't even matter, but whatever. Let me go back to my garden. And, of course, I'm going to sell just one more time. I honestly have so many crates, bro. I mean, it's only 4. I think I had a lot more one time, I think. I'm pretty sure, but of course. Okay, can you just, like, stop and let me go up? Like, no one cares. What is this corn doing? Alright, keep going. Maybe there is more stuff to collect, or maybe there just isn't. I mean, of course, there's always a lot of stuff for me to collect, but specifically the mangoes is what I want, because they're just, I don't know, I collect them a good amount. They're one of my, you could say, older plants in the game, compared to some of the newer, better ones that I have, and have received recently, bought, got, whatever. 6 million cents, a decent amount, even though I have over 15 trillion cents in the game. It really doesn't make a difference at all, if you want me to be honest. I mean, okay, a difference it makes, but a noticeable one, probably not. So yeah, I think I'm going to end this video right here. Honestly, I'm getting so much better at this game. One factor that you can tell is, of course, the likes. Although it's just people, you know, pressing buttons, so maybe it's not a direct, you know, way to measure how good you are at this game. But I would say I'm decent enough. My garden is honestly insanely filled up. Like, if you think about it, not that long ago, it wasn't even this filled up. And of course, it's fully upgraded in terms of size as of recording and uploading this video. Hopefully, in the future, they do let you upgrade it a lot more. Let me be honest, a lot more. Not just a bit more, a lot more. Because there is so much more space behind here. There could be at least a good, let's be honest, 3 upgrades. Like, seriously, 3 upgrades. Maybe the fence moves here, 1 upgrade, here, the 2nd upgrade, and then here, the 3rd upgrade. If there were, like, 3 more. I don't even know. And then, of course, this plot needs to increase because this is so annoying. How it's only, like, I mean, at least it's still better than nothing. It's an upgrade. But it's, like, this size is half of this, and it's very annoying. So, like, let it, you know, be doubled if there was another upgrade, and then more, until it's, like, at least, like, an even symmetrical look, you know? Since this is, like, double the size of this. Or actually, this is half of the size of this, because this is the original plot. Or at least the earlier one before you actually fully upgrade your garden, or at least specifically the back. But yeah, I'm getting a lot better at this game. Of course, I did get a good amount of plants, stuff like that. Let me see. Let me take a look at the new ones. Of course, okay, light shoot. I've already had this one before. And then there is, of course, there's one here. Is it not here? Over there, I'm pretty sure. From the event, specifically event only. Here it is, Sunbulb. It's not that rare. Wait. Okay, it's already growing, but I think it might actually be a multiple harvest plant in the game. Let's go. Hopefully it is. If it's not, that would kind of be sad, but at least it's, you know, a plant in general, and of course an event-only plant, it seems like, because I did, of course, get it from the event, but yeah, I'm getting a lot better at this game. Almost 20 likes, and then I just want to keep going up. I need to keep going up, of course. So yeah, as I said, I'm going to end this video right here. Bye, subscribe, and leave a like.